That was electric. That was electric.
Speedy baby.
Yeah. Come on. Lifestyle of the rich.
Yeah.
Y'all niggas can just do this. I'm like, y'all gave the fans too much control.
No, I ain't gonna lie. I thought that was 40 space. I didn't even know who. I thought I don't be going in fan spaces.
No,
Yeah,
no.
and then me personally, like, yeah,
I'm
you know, like I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying, but I think the difference is in real life, like we not the battlers that really be like getting all close to the fans. Like, they,
Exactly.
like I don't got they numbers.
I
and
show
like,
love to them.
I show love. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't got these motherfuckers' numbers, or I'm not just constantly texting them up if it ain't about no business, about no money or something. Them got buying some merch or trying to get some EFG. Ain't no hit my line or nothing. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of them got each other lines and shit. So that's why they freely be in each other's spaces daily. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if a nigga, I ain't been in these spaces in a minute. I've been popping up these past 2 days. You dig what I'm saying? Just seeing what motherfucker been talking about. But yeah, I think that's really the difference. A lot of them have became real friends, or they think they real friends. A lot of the battlers feel like they real friends with those fans. So the lines got blurred. You know what I'm saying? That's that tier of them battlers that really fuck with them on that level. You go through these niggas' phones and see if they got these motherfuckers' numbers. They all got each other's numbers. That's why they all know how each other are outside of this. She's not like that. He's not like that. He doesn't do this. She doesn't do this. Like, I don't know what these motherfuckers do. You dig what I'm saying? I ain't putting past nobody. That's why I'm able to be impartial in it. You know what I'm saying? And understand. You know what I mean? That's the difference.
And then, bro, a lot of the low tier battle rappers, bro, that be coming up like, well, I said that she like my little sis. Like, bro, you a fan of me too, bro. It ain't no disrespect, bro, but certain niggas that's just on a low scale of battle rap, like, bro, you don't even know how this shit work for real, bro. You probably ain't never had no bitch walk up to you and try to give you some pussy just for who you is, bro. So you don't understand, bro. When a nigga tell you he can get you on stage, he could get you on stage to see Surf and to see Surf and Cortez. You don't know what that's doing to a girl, bro.
Right.
You don't know, bro. You probably can't get her on stage to see Surf and Beasley. But Greedy did that.
And the nigga laughing, but that's real shit though. Like at this, like, you know, motherfucker don't like a nigga not getting it to that point. Like on some, like you said earlier, it could have been like the uncomfortability, but a motherfucker realizing like, okay, I'm getting something out this situation too. I ain't gonna let this nigga fuck.
Bro,
yeah, I ain't letting this nigga fuck or nothing but shit. Fuck it. He trying to rub my hand. He think my ass is a little fat. That's gonna get me here and get me here, whatever. Like I'm gonna end up meeting the person I really want to feel on this ass. Not saying that's what she was doing, but you know what I'm saying. Like,
that could be what it is.
Yeah, that'd be the mindset of something.
As long as dog didn't jump in front of the bedroom door and say, "You giving me some pussy."
That was my only thing yesterday. The nigga, I told niggas from the jump, man, nigga be a weirdo. I'm not fucking with a nigga. I already ain't fucking with a nigga. Nigga don't be hanging with me, pulling up on me, ain't chilling with me, doing none of the shit. But I was trying to clear up the fact that y'all was calling bruh rapists and all this. And I'm like, damn,
crazy.
If a nigga ain't raped nobody, you can't get online saying that.
That's wrong.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I was telling. Like, the whole.
Because guess what? At the end of the day, I feel like, and I'm a woman.
I'm just gonna sit here and act like dog ain't a fan and really was fucking with everybody. Like, I'm just gonna call him a rapist out of nowhere, like because he rubbed somebody's hand.
I'm a woman, and at the end of the day, I feel like he did what the fuck he was supposed to do. He was trying to get some pussy. Bitch, it's up to you to open your mouth and say, nah, nigga, we ain't rolling like that. And she didn't because she was getting her fucking perks.
Damn. And it's okay. It's okay from both sides. It's not even deep as people making it. Like catching this nigga at an event and beating him up. Like, what? You serious right now, bro?
Yeah,
like, that's nonsense. You making me think you want to fuck her. That's the only thing you making me think.
Yeah. You want to be Captain Saberhouse.
Yeah, that's the only thing I can see, bro. You want some pussy from her too. You about to like what? How you don't understand a nigga who grabbed somebody's ass and nobody said nothing, and then rubbed somebody's hand and nobody said nothing. Now I'm rubbing the inner thigh, and she say stop, and then he obviously went a couple more times. She said stop again. He stopped. Then he sent her a message when somebody confronted him. I didn't mean to make you feel uncomfortable, bro. This is a miscommunication, bro.
Yep.
I think that's the point. That's the point. But what nobody is taking into consideration is that they said that other women came forward and said that he also made them feel uncomfortable. But after they told him to stop, he stopped. But all these weak men on this space are bringing that up, counting it, well, there's 4 other women. But most of them women said that he stopped after they said stop.
All of them.
And nobody is talking about the fact of, because it seems like if you're a man and you use your logic and think, nobody is taking into consideration that she let him went as far as he went because she was getting stuff out of the situation.
Exactly. I said that's what I said. Hello.
So
you
you cannot accuse this man of sexual assault.
Exactly.
And her exact words was, I didn't want to fuck up the vibe. The vibe of seeing Surf and Cortez face to face on the stage. That's the vibe. That's a
damn near was up here crying, talking about he was in love with one of them and all type of crazy shit.
but it's making me feel like it's making me realize that a lot of dudes, especially on the internet, is weirdos. Because y'all are making it seem like y'all have never had interactions with females where you have taken a female out and she only used you for food, or she played you to get something out of the situation and she left your ass where it was.
Yeah.
She strung your ass along and left you where you was.
Yep, that's exactly what she did.
Yo.
And that's why she's saying she didn't even want it to be public, because it wasn't that deep to her. I feel like she know what he did was and why he was doing it. It wasn't that deep to her. She would have went to the police if it was that deep. She didn't go to the police. She said she didn't want nobody to know. She only told a few people that he made her uncomfortable because that was the people she was dealing with. They ended up telling other people, and now it's here. So it's just like she didn't think it was that deep. Like, I don't know.
Yo, what up though?
What's the deal, Quest?
Hey, I made mention of this yesterday. I don't know, like the details of this incident. Like niggas could go back and forth about the details of this incident, right? And never have a solution or whatever. Niggas gonna have a opinion on how shit was or what niggas should have did or could have did or finna do or whatever, right? So I tend to jump in.
Feel like it's built just for me.
When we talk about just the culture in general, right? Like the culture in general, like a woman shouldn't, regardless if she say something or not, the culture in general, a woman shouldn't feel uncomfortable around niggas. I know I done been around a lot of niggas that when they call a woman to come through to something, man, they look out for her, make sure, Cal, you travel with women, niggas don't try the women you traveling with or what have you, right? So to shift it, not unless y'all niggas don't want to, just to shift it from just like, yo, what happened with this incident that we can't change, right? Yo, man, do any of us notice or recognize that sometimes women in these events be feeling uncomfortable and niggas be overly aggressive with them?
I'm gonna say this. Not in my presence. Like I'm not around that creepy weirdo side of battle rap, maybe though. You dig what I'm saying? Like, because when I got my shit going on and we got our functions and people come through, everybody taken care of, everybody all right. My niggas is on deck. We not letting nobody do no weird shit. Ain't nobody slamming no doors, taking some bitches in there, doing something they ain't supposed to be doing. You feel what I'm saying? Everybody having a good time, good same shit I can say about Cal. When I'm around niggas like that, we all on a good vibe. Everybody having a good time. And they going about their own business. We got to just be honest, man. The motherfuckers that's doing that is the weirdos in real life. They're weird in real life, too.
Fans.
Not just battle rap. They're weird, period. This is what they do. They linking up off of this little app right here, planning to meet up at the battle. They all doing this. They all, hey, I'm going to meet you there. I've never seen you. I'll see you in the front. Oh, here I am. Look, it's me from Twitter. You dig what I'm saying? And then now they making each other uncomfortable from the battlers to the fans. They all doing it, but they on that level of fucking with each other like that. But they gotta just be honest, bro.
The way
like, you know what I'm saying? You can't make it sound like just the whole culture.
No.
And that's the only reason I'm speaking on it, because they making it seem like it's battle rap. Like, no,
it's y'all motherfuckers that's doing it with y'all. That's all y'all. Everybody that knows each other so deep to that level is doing that. They got each other numbers. That's why you hearing them say shit like, "Oh, this story been out. I never heard of this shit."
Me
Because I
either.
ain't around these motherfuckers. You dig what I'm saying? But you hear so many people like, oh, this been went on. Oh, this they're still talking about this.
They
That was
talk
March
about the
27th.
chess battle. Like that was. I'm thinking this happened like at the
You
motherfucking
feel what I'm
tournament.
saying?
I'm
So
thinking
like,
this
as
happened
far
at
as
the
the women
tournament.
feeling uncomfortable if they do, and I want to make sure I say this, then yeah, you need to speak up. You see some real niggas in the building, you might need to tap a Calicoe, you might need to tap a motherfucking Geechi, a Verb, a Hitman, or whoever you feel like might got your back. You might need to text a Beasley, a Smack, or somebody. This day event. If you feeling like that, you need to say something instead of just standing around and niggas is creepy and being weird. And you know what I'm saying? Because I ain't got no creepy weird niggas in my entourage. You feel me? So ain't no nigga with me finna be doing that. You feel what I'm saying? And I ain't these niggas friends to the point to where I'm watching these niggas and going to they kickbacks and all this other shit and going to you feel what I'm saying? So I wouldn't know about all that.
Think
That's
like
what so I can't speak from that perspective.
you think like in the space we at, right? Like say it was one of my homies or one of y'all homies, like if like a woman came to you, because like I think
if a woman came to me and said one of my homies was doing too much and everybody come and check him, hey bro, kick back. We ain't doing that. You dig what I'm saying? Hey, not her. Hey, I don't even know her, but look, we ain't even finna. You feel me? A nigga at too much of a point anyway, where a nigga can't even be having them type of allegations.
Yeah, don't even say nothing else to her, bro.
Don't even say nothing else to her, because I don't want motherfucker getting tied to it saying this got to do with Gotti. Like, nah, nigga, we checking that at the door. You feel what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? So I'm saying I think the issue is if it is niggas and people who are seeing this type of shit and they're seeing it, then they need to say something. Because a lot of these niggas acting like they knew. So yeah, that's on these niggas who knew. If you ask me, they probably need to be. You need to out them niggas who was around and watching it and knowing what's going on and saying what they was gonna do but didn't do nothing and all that. Like, you know what I mean? Them the niggas who really, if anything, should be having an issue with them niggas too. A lot of them niggas quiet right now. You dig?
I dig it. I think a lot of the importance in the whole shit is for one to understand that this shit ain't tolerated. Two, like if you felt like to not feel like you gotta put up with this to get on. You feel me? Like, cause on some real shit, dog, nigga might not know he got a creep in his group, dog. And a creep ass nigga might be putting you through shit and you under the guise that I get to meet Calicoe, I get to meet Geechi Gotti, I get to meet Surf or what have you. And I think like this situation coming to the forefront, right? Regardless if it necessarily solved that issue, I do think that it put a lot on the floor for the women that do feel like that sometimes when they pull up, that, oh shit, man, I just heard Geechi say that. So, oh shit, I just heard Cal say that. And not feel like that when they say it, a nigga just gonna go whoop a motherfucker ass, because they might not want that. Nigga, you done got this nigga ass whooped. Now you really gonna be uncomfortable at what you go. So like I'm never for a nigga jumping out the window and a whooping on somebody because of something they heard.
Quest. Like you heard this and you gonna say you about to go beat somebody up at the next event. You are tweaking, bro. Like you tweaking. You don't know this girl. You think you know her. This is wild. Like if that's the case,
I do think the idea though to watch and pay attention.
If she could push those type of buttons, bro, she could play with them just for fun. Is all I'm saying. Like,
but from this point, I think now since everybody is on it on high alert, then all this shit gonna be getting checked. I want, you know what I'm saying? Like now that we seeing it, now that it came, now niggas should be checking this shit. You dig what I'm saying? And all
because
that. Because we don't even want to come back to this point again. You know what I'm saying?
I also feel like this
though. What it is. If that's how they feel.
I also feel like it's a never stop turning door, because at the same time, bro, you could pay for a ticket and come to a battle event, watch the battle, and go home. Just like I do when I go see the Pistons, the Lions. You could go home. Now, if you want to meet Geechi Gotti, I can't be mad if you had to suck a dick or two. Like, that's not, this is hip hop. This is how it goes.
At the end of the day, everybody grown.
If you want to meet, I'm saying, if you might.
Hey, but nah, see, that's what I'm saying, Cal. You look, listen, I'm only reason I'm gonna stop.
I'm not mad at that.
No. I'm only gonna stop you because you my dog, and they be recording this shit, putting these shits up and doing this weird shit, and they gonna take that the wrong way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know.
This really is that, but they gonna look at it like a nigga saying something out of line. So don't even get.
How many bitches suck the dick to go suck Drake dick?
You feel what I'm saying? But like, just don't even. I'm telling you.
And she don't even go to nobody and say she ever felt uncomfortable.
Like, you feel what I'm saying? But I ain't even gonna let you do that. I'm telling you, because you being logical. But
like, bro, you can come to the event, watch the event, and go home.
But I know exactly. I get what you're saying. You saying like, look, you don't gotta get entangled with all this shit to be trying to be all deep into the culture.
suck a few dicks to get there.
And are we saying that a woman can feel uncomfortable even being complicit in the act? Because if she truly felt uncomfortable, she would have said no to going on stage with the actor.
Exactly.
And she would have moved around.
That's not fair. That's not
How
fair.
come it ain't?
You
not
put
fair.
Rita got her hand up, and you
It's
gotta
not
probably
fair,
bring some
nigga.
people up, Cal, or make some co-hosts.
It's not fair, bro. Yo, man, that's not fair. And I say that's not fair.
Make it make sense to me.
I say that's not fair because you're assuming the mind state of a person. Like that's a possibility.
I see
Definitely.
what you're saying, Quest.
But like,
I
yo,
see what
man,
you're
like,
saying.
bro,
I'm a logical.
It's a little girl. Hold on. Hold on, bro. It's a little girl that uncle be fucking on her dog, and she take Christmas pictures with him, dog. So like, I'm not gonna say that it's.
Does something completely
it's grown women too that's doing that. It's grown women that's doing that too.
That's two different subjects.
Hey, yo, man. Hey, yo, stop yelling.
Hey, but look though, that's what I'm finna say. We can't say that one because this nigga didn't raping us, so we don't want to put him in that position of a nigga that's fucking their niece and making them take pictures.
He never fucked nobody.
Okay. Somebody that just rubbed on their niece's leg, bro. Okay, somebody that rubbed on their niece's leg. She still take pictures with them, dog. She still sit on the couch with them, man, because in her mind she feel like she got to. All I'm saying is that it's a possibility.
Yeah.
It's not fair to assume.
Come on,
that
man.
she was
That's
bro.
That's a total different situation, bro.
When you bring up niece, I think of underage.
Exactly.
Man, okay, man. Adult woman, dog. Man, it's women that sometimes they let niggas do certain shit because they think
because
there's
they
don't be cool
or
with
something
it,
for them
dog.
to get out of it.
But you not about
We're not
to
gonna
sit
play
here.
like the dead don't
Hey,
happen.
yo, you're not gonna yell at me, bro, because I'm not yelling at you, nigga. Fuck wrong with you, dog? I don't know you.
Just
Don't know me,
passionate.
dog. Don't yell at me.
Cool. But I just that don't make no sense to me.
I feel you, bro.
No
It doesn't make sense to. It doesn't make sense to you to come up with what she's cool with, nigga. Like that's all I'm saying. I said it wasn't fair. I didn't say that you're wrong, nigga. It's just not fair to assume that she's okay.
The crazy part is just being a fly on the wall. Y'all both argue on a subjective point because it's women that do both. It's women that use their body and they sex appeal and they things to get what they want, and it's women that's just naturally sexy. I'm not saying that I like you. I'm just here because you invited me.
Exactly.
Y'all both arguing a subjective point. So all he's doing is he's taking the side of the woman that is actually doing the gesture. Like, yes, if we think it ain't females that's like, oh, I know for a fact Greedy going to the battle, I could get into the battle, that's playing Greedy like that, of course. But there's also females that's assuming that Greedy's a normal nigga in here like the rest of us normal niggas, and he invited her to a battle. So y'all argue on a subjective point.
Well, it's not even though it being a subjective point on that tip. It's the statement that she must have been okay with it. That I say it wasn't fair.
No, I'm with you. No, I'm with you 1,000%. Now I'm saying all I'm just saying is it's a double-sided quarter because he can't say that. He can't say that she was with it like you can't say that he wasn't. So
I got a question, Quest.
It's a double-sided quarter.
Quest,
cool,
I got a question. I want to ask: is it a limit to the amount of things a man that just met you for the first day can do to you before you tell anybody?
I mean, I think when it comes down to just what somebody decided to do, it got a lot to do with their past trauma. I don't think that nobody under any circumstances, once you tell them, yo, chill, that they should continue.
No. She didn't tell him chill until 8 hours later.
Right. And I'm not, whenever she told him
he
chill,
chilled eventually.
That's when chill is. I'm not going against that. Once somebody, I'm just saying that not saying something doesn't mean that I'm okay with it.
Can I ask you a question, Quest?
Yes, sir.
You feel like us as adults that communication is key?
Definitely.
That's it.
Yeah, I feel like that though, bro. I don't know, like as
Before
a nigga
call a nigga a rapist. That's all I'm saying.
I never call a nigga a rapist that didn't rape nobody. As a nigga with a
that's
daughter,
what's going on. Niggas got money on his head. It seemed like a bounty on this nigga.
Yeah, and I ain't with that. I ain't with.
And he rubbed the thigh.
I'm not with none of that, bro. I'm with the idea that this young lady wasn't uncomfortable or that she was okay with it when she said eventually that she wasn't, and the man apologized. I'm not with the niggas that want to go hunt this nigga down and hang him up at a stake or none of that shit. But I do think that this incident that we talking about so much, this incident opens up a conversation just about the environment. And if it's fans that's having it, cool, man. We are artists, dog. We got to control our environment. I know for a fact I ain't never been around surf and it been some women being treated bad. I ain't never been around that. I can't hold that to him or nobody in this room.
Yeah.
I know how I just know that when it come down to a motherfucker saying how they feel and how they felt about some shit, nigga, I don't know why you didn't say nothing. It ain't even up to me to figure that shit out, dog.
The reason I asked you that question, is because like I look at it like it seems like it's some people that want to blame him, it's some people that want to blame her. I don't want to blame nobody. I blame communication. And it's like I've been quiet on this subject for the last few days because I just been listening to it and watching. And I blame their communication because if don't nobody say what's good or what's not, what's like if you don't tell me what I can or can't do, who's to say what I can't do? So as a man, if I invite you somewhere and you come, like there's no real if we're adults, like, and we don't know what their level of communication is prior to them communicating. That's why I blame communication, because if you don't give me it's 2022, I need a manual on how to handle you.
Exactly.
There's grown men out here that'll tell you like, yo, you can sleep in my bed or I'm gonna get you another room.
Facts.
You know what I mean? So if he doesn't tell her, yo, I'm coming to get in your bed at the end of, you know what I'm saying? So it's not her or it's him. I'm blaming their communication. Y'all just say y'all trying to basically two people using a instance or a subject being battle rap. Two people using a subject and meeting because of one main point, one main premise. Now her intentions may have been for the event, the whatever. His intentions may have been something else. Y'all meeting here on one base though, battle rap. Y'all not communicating on y'all intentions.
Yeah.
So neither one of them is wrong, because now if I say, and I'm not saying what he did or how he got her there. If I say I'm flying you out to a battle, you damn sure should ask my intentions.
Exactly.
Because with my gesture comes intention. That's everybody. That's life. The same way with her saying, I'm going to accept your invite to that battle. She should say,
let me set the boundary.
No, I don't think she went to the battle with him though. She accepted the offer of coming up on stage.
I'm not listening. Hey, Cal, it's not about like keep the question marks on the questions. That's why I'm not saying them.
Yeah, I just want to clear. You continue. I just wanted to make that clear.
It don't matter what's said. It's about two adults not communicating.
Exactly.
So now we want to point fingers at the end. Neither one of them could point fingers at each other.
Exactly.
All I hear is two adults that did not communicate on what or was not acceptable.
Yeah. And I think Surf, and I think with that, that's where, like when we talk about the culture, because like that's where the culture can benefit from the conversation, not from the details of the incident, but
which is why I didn't bring it up.
Hearing what you just said.
That's it. Come on, bro. It's communication. Like we get thousands of fans in here.
And from the jump though, that's what Cal's face was. He said it was
a miscommunication. That's all I said, bro.
If I'm like, come on, we all adults, bro. Like niggas, fuck all the Paul shit, because this serious. This not battle rap shit. Like which I ain't been on those spaces shit. If Geechi Gotti jumps up and down in them spaces right now and pull one of these little bits, like I don't want to, Geechi married. I'm just using the first name I see. Hey yo, what's up? Y'all want to fly you out to Summer Madness? Not 8 times out of 10, as niggas, we probably know what type of time Geechi on.
Exactly.
Probably.
Exactly.
Let's just be all
And
adults.
soon as I hear Greedy two-hand palm that ass.
Like I don't want to make the joke about it because I'm not picking no sides. You feel me? So,
for sure. Like, me either. I know
you're gonna be an asshole, but
it's a miscommunication.
Like, Sue Surf say let's fly. I might be on that type, but until we ask questions about what's like, if you don't ask questions about what's good or what's not, and I don't ask questions about what's good or what's not, don't bring it
they basically let it flow.
My mama used to say that back in school. No funny shit. My mother would come to school for something else, for some other shit, and then my teacher tried to tell something that I did 2 weeks ago. Call me when it happened.
Yeah.
If it was that real, call me when it
Yeah.
happened.
And I think that's important for motherfuckers to hear. Because some motherfuckers ain't heard that. Niggas and women, right? Men and women, they need to hear that. Like, have those boundaries set, those communications. And I think, again, that's what these spaces, when it come down to just a community having a conversation and not a fucking witch hunt.
As adults, we get caught up with these fake ass Instagram memes and these quotes and try to live our life by them. All these bullshit ass, what's understood don't got to be explained and all that. That's bullshit. Tell me what the fuck I'm walking into.
Hey,
and
sir,
like, that's fact. That's not.
You know,
that's
the craziest shit is, bro.
It's everything got to be explained.
The craziest shit, bro, is I didn't even get deep into this shit until she herself popped in. Because all I was saying in the beginning, all this is, bro, we all talking and we don't know. Can I hear they side of the story, bro? I just want to hear them. So when she finally came into space, bro, when I asked her to tell her side of the story, bro, I was only trying to listen and ask the questions that should be asked. It's not like I need to know if you said something that
you want to know what's more funny, Cal? Because men and women have been in this situation. As a man, I've been in a situation where I've told a chick that, and I'm not saying this is their situation, I'm speaking on my own knowings. I've been chilling with a chick and I put my hand on her leg and she's like, oh, nah, we ain't going that far. I'm like,
exactly.
Oh, right, cool. And but wait, there's also been times where I've been chilling with a woman and she go and slap her hand on my dick. And I'm like, oh, we just cooling, baby.
Yeah. Exactly.
That's a neutral situation for somebody to have you misconstrue, especially if I offer you, like, that's one of the biggest misconstrues in the world as adults.
And bro, you can't
offer you a nigga buy a girl 2-3 drinks and think that she ready to pull off with him.
Exactly. Well, look, what I was saying is
some pussy and think he owe him. That's one of the biggest misconstrues, period, bro. Like
when she came into space, bro, and finished her story, bro, the first thing I said to her was, I'm sorry that this happened to you. If you felt uncomfortable and that's your story and that's how you feel, that's fucked up. And I'm sad you had to go through that. But at the same time, I hope you learn a lesson from this and know that no vibe is worth you not speaking up if you're uncomfortable. You need to learn from this situation.
Man, my mama taught me a long time. Listen, you can't tell nobody.
Nigga, Jack just told me and said,
however she felt, she's 1,000% right, because can't nobody tell you how to feel.
Exactly.
Nobody can tell you how to feel. So however she felt, I'm with her. However she felt, I'm on her side 1,000%. Exactly. How she felt, because can't nobody tell you how to feel.
But you have to learn.
Now was it right or was it wrong? That's a whole nother conversation. But how she felt is how she felt. Period. And can't nobody tell her different.
And it's also just a miscommunication, bro. That's all I've been saying from the beginning, bro. How is you calling a nigga a rapist that ain't getting no pussy?
If me and you in a club and you not looking and you step on my shoe and I push you and say, nigga, you think I'm a bitch? You gonna be like, oh, bro, I wasn't even looking. Exactly. I might feel like you thought I was a bitch. That's not so. Miscommunications happen every day. But
exactly.
You know what I mean? Like how somebody feel and what it is can be two total different things. And that's what this is. This is a bunch of adults picking sides on, do I want to go with how she felt or how something, what a miscommunication somebody can feel some type of way towards a miscommunication, period.
Sir, motherfuckers think because I'm saying it's a miscommunication that I'm saying she didn't feel uncomfortable. Like, that's not what I'm saying, bro.
No, it could be both.
She felt uncomfortable and all of that, but by her not saying anything on 3 separate occasions and took the offer to come on stage with him, it's a miscommunication.
Let's not mention, on top of not just being her now, because we one culture, whether motherfuckers like each other or not, we one culture. You get what I'm saying? So now you got to think about other things. Like, motherfuckers shoot shots that they could take. She might have felt uncomfortable. Let's think about the motherfuckers that didn't speak up on it, that was comfortable. So this might not have been his first time trying. He tried it 1 or 2 other times with 1 or 2 other fans, and then it go through, and then he come across to you because you did the same thing as 1 or 2 other fans, as far as, oh yeah, I come chill, I come. And now he tried you like you somebody else, but in reality, like we talked about that, you know what I mean? Like,
I think
really wanted to get on stage to see you versus Cortez. Like, that's a motive. That's letting you know right there of why I let it go down.
I think though also something we gotta keep in mind with men and women, man, because that's one of the things, because we get into a space where we like, oh man, these niggas or these women, like a nigga know a duck when they see a duck, and so do a woman. Like. If a woman know that she could get you to spend some money because she pretending she gonna give you some pussy and she prey on those kind of niggas, And a nigga, like, if I know you want to get up here, you want to do this,
mutual
want to do that,
communication
or whatever.
Quest.
Like, you gotta. What I'm saying is communication is key.
Right.
It's also, dog. You could pick a duck, dog. If I look at you and see you want to get close to Surf, nigga, I went on tour with 50 Cent and the bitch asked to suck my dick in the bathroom because she thought I was 50 brother and I could introduce her to 50.
Come on,
right?
Like we're gonna be like, come on, bro. And then not to mention, like, and I'm not saying her, but we just talking about how people are. Period. A female naturally, like, it might be easier to get Geechi Gotti, to get Greedy Gotti to get me on stage than Calicoe or Sue Surf. So they approach it like that to where it's, oh well, let me tell Greedy to get me on stage.
And on the flip side, it's a nigga that find them.
But then on the flip side, it's a nigga that's looking for that female in the spaces like that, got that literally can copy and paste that message and say, hey, you want to come to Nome? Hey, you want to come to Nome?
Exactly.
Hey, I got tickets to Nome. So that's why I said you can't, like, in these situations, and this go for a lot of these battle rap situations that's been going on. Y'all motherfuckers, before y'all go and jump, y'all, like, it's to the point where this shit becoming like high school. Something jump on the headlines and y'all go and pick a side and choose before y'all even know what the fuck going on.
Exactly, bro.
Can I ask a question, y'all?
Yo,
y'all putting all types of names and all types of labels on motherfuckers and all types of, like, some of these labels is real life labels outside. I know battle rap is a fairy tale word, but some of these labels y'all giving niggas is outer world, like real life words. Like, you can't take the label off once the you call a nigga whatever you want to call him, snitch, rat, rapist, hoe, whatever. Once the battle rap combo closed, that name stick.
Yes.
Y'all picking and choosing sides. And we done seen situations in battle rap where the boy cried wolf and the girl cried wolf. As a culture, we've literally seen females lying on niggas, and we've seen niggas lying on already. For y'all to just wake up, see a headline, and go and unfollow
and say this
a nigga
a rapist.
Can I ask a question?
Or a rat or a snitch, like, that shit is ridiculous. What's up, Chayna?
What's up, y'all? More so to you and Cal, because y'all are basing this off miscommunication. Two questions, two parts. Is all sexual assault a form, a thing of miscommunication?
Hell the fuck no.
Okay.
No. Hell no.
Right.
It's niggas that you'll be walking down a block, a nigga will jump out the car, grab you by the back of your neck, and put you in the trunk. That's no miscommunication. He's a creep.
Okay. So now, does that and which when you're referring to people's intentions, do you believe that any male-female intentions have to be set all the time, every time?
No, I think that a lot of people play chess on the fly.
Okay,
yeah.
so
unless you're gonna call me a rapist at the end of this,
so we can agree there's literally a million different scenarios
that's why I came up here to say.
Okay, so why are we or most people trying to put specific scenarios and situations or reactions that should have been done by this girl?
It's not
wait.
She told us out her own mouth. It's not a scenario. It's really what happened. He grabbed the ass. It was nothing.
No, I'm talking about not what happened. I'm talking about the reaction in which she should have done.
Maybe I pulled up. I don't know. Maybe I pulled up in the wrong spot or the wrong space. But I just said 1,000%. I'm on her side as far as however she felt. You get what I'm saying? But so what I was saying as far as me, I don't know the scenario. I don't want to put the question marks on what happened or how it happened. What I'm saying is, the first question I asked Quest when I got in here was what? Hey, Quest, can I ask you a question? Communication is key, right? That was the first question I asked. I said,
what scenario, what situation?
Hold on, hold on, Chayna, because you just speaking from a woman's spot, and I'm speaking from first. I don't got no niggas in my life. I was raised by a woman and all females. I'm on her side. So communication is key in life, period. Okay. Everything. You can't make a business deal. You can't order a sandwich. You can't take care of you can't nothing. You can't do nothing without communication.
Yeah.
That's a part of all I said was so with me saying that, Chayna, I say all that to say this. If both parties, the right party and the wrong party, whichever you choose to put who in, so I don't want you to miscommunicate whose side I'm on. If both parties do not communicate their intentions, and I'm talking about as they go, the minute my intentions change with you, I actually should update you if we want to be all the way adults. But if both parties are not communicating their intentions, then yes, this is a form of miscommunication. Because again, if she does not say until she get in the spaces, oh, well, I wanted to see Surf and Core. Or he does not say, oh, well, I really only invited you because I was trying to get some ass and bring you on stage. You get what I'm saying? If both parties do not communicate, this is a form of, because when we both sit down at the table, Chayna, as adults, me and you, it's 2 seats. So we both have to communicate. You can't take that ability from one person and blame, you didn't communicate. It's not your fault. No, they both have to communicate. If I invite you somewhere, Chayna, and you just come as a 30-year-old woman, you're fucking nuts. You're nuts. If you invite me somewhere as a 30-year-old man, I'm crazy. Chayna, what's up? Who gonna be there? Who gonna be there? Where we staying? What we doing?
Again, I think we taking personal things into account, and we're not factoring other people's experiences, how other people have.
But that's why I want to say this. I feel like I gotta say this. I feel like I gotta say this though. It's like I think what people is not understanding too though is like what he said from the beginning. We've seen that, not to put that situation back out there, but let's just say Math and Kiki, right? As soon as it first came out, everybody, Math, you this, you that, you's a bitch, I'll kill you when this happened.
Everybody, bro.
Everybody.
They was disrespecting that man.
So I think where a lot of times, and like we say, we on the women's side 100% in this, and if they felt that way, man, 100%, man, get right. We hope somebody would have whipped his ass as soon as
my daughter 13, I was skin one of those niggas.
But you cannot act as if certain times, certain motherfuckers might have took a situation the wrong way. Somebody could have curved, could have made something that was factual a little more lie to save face. So that's all the communication was. I don't think nobody was victim shaming, victim blaming. More so they're trying to get to a scenario. So I think it's the reason that it's so specific is because both parties actually got to talk. Let's talk about the first girl. She said, oh, I drove off and this nigga was in the back seat of my car hiding for 10 minutes. Then he lifted his head up. I never seen him in my back seat. That's what she said. And we kind of like, how do a grown man duck down that low? Like, how big is your car to where you driving the whole time and take him all the way back to your Airbnb and not notice he was in the car till you get back there? And then he got on and said, no, I stopped her from fighting. We talked at the car. I got in the car in the back seat. Her friend was in the front and we drove there together. That's 2 stories that we weren't there. They both got their own perspective on how it went. So now we have to say like, whoa, that do sound more realistic. To be honest on that part, you dig what I'm saying?
So
like,
but Geechi, nobody ain't
not
mad
girls didn't come out in the back seat and robbing nobody. Niggas lay in the back seat and rob you all the time. That's why I don't. Niggas can't get in the back seat.
I'm not saying a nigga. I'm not saying a nigga. I'm not saying a motherfucker a nigga can't do that.
He said in the back seat of a car. That means you could get in the back seat of a car.
No, but she said she also drove all the way there. She also drove all the way there.
Yeah, we're saying like so.
That's what I'm saying. This one, when you in the streets and you and somebody in the back seat. This why when I get in my car, I look in my back seat every time.
That's what we saying. That's exactly what we saying.
Everybody don't.
You didn't look in your
back.
Listen, that's exactly what we saying. You didn't look in your back seat the whole time. That's literally the point that he's making.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Yes, but this is what I'm saying. Everybody don't do that. Everybody is not doing
so look,
that.
So she didn't do it. So look, so this is what we saying. Let me say this real quick. I didn't mute you, you know what I'm saying? But look, this is what he's saying. So even though everybody don't do it, right? We're saying the threat level of how motherfucker is making it wasn't there because once he lifted up, instead of stopping your car, get the fuck out my car, we rode all the way there together and we still chilled for the rest of the night in the same house. It wasn't no threat level how y'all make it.
That's all I'm saying, bro.
Okay, yeah. Now if you lift it up and you did all of that, but we ain't gonna sit and say.
So we not know. So we can't be look. So look, we gotta be specific on what exactly happened. Look, hey Henny, but look, Henny, we're not talking hypothetical. We're not talking hypothetical. We're talking about what actually happened. Fuck what some other girl would have did or what some other nigga could have did. This is what happened. A motherfucker. Let's take her story as the truth. A nigga was hiding in the back seat, lifted his head up. Oh shit, Greedy's here. I didn't know you was in the back seat. What the fuck, nigga? All right, but still, let's go on and get to where we're going.
Exactly. Chayna, yeah, you got to get the fuck out my car.
To go off your question, Chayna.
She keeps saying exactly what niggas saying though.
In situations like this, that's why I don't go into details. I don't care about either side of the story. All I care about is what y'all discussed. That's how you get to the fact of the truth. What y'all discussed. Because listen, like, hold on. Let me talk real quick. You got 3 sides of every story. Your side, and the truth. So I don't want to hear neither one of y'all. So what was discussed? Did you tell him he could get some pussy? No. If you ain't telling him he could get some pussy and he trying to get some pussy, technically he's wrong. If you told him he could get some pussy and you get there and you being different now because of, or you get what you wanted, that's it. Only what y'all that's why I keep bringing up communication, because what y'all discussed is all that matter.
And they didn't discuss anything.
It's not up for me to say, well, she said he was in a car like this and he said she was. That's y'all business. Did you say you was giving that man some pussy? Or did you not? Like, and that's not our business. But when we talking about the situation, all that matter is y'all communication. What y'all talked about is what it is. You know what you told that nigga, like you know what you told that girl. If you offered her just to give her to bring her on stage and bring her to Nome, and you do anything extra than that, you're a fucking weirdo. But if you use your body or if you use your body or your sex as any or your womanism like as in any type of way, shape, or form to get you to that place to get on stage, then you're the weirdo. That's it. It's about what they communicated. Niggas trying to take sides and say what angle or how you.
That's all I'm saying. We don't know them. We don't fucking know them.
He miscommunicated with all these girls, is what you're saying. I mean, all these girls, him and all
no, they communicated, Chayna. They told him not to grab them no more, and he didn't.
But
Chayna, no,
this is my thing. It goes.
I don't know because I'm not team him. I don't know about none of the girls. I'm only speaking for the Tati situation.
I hear you, bro.
I don't know about none of the victims or what y'all talking about.
Geechi bringing up Math and the other girl. When Math and that situation happened, it wasn't other girls coming forward saying this happened. Yep, this happened. This happened.
It don't matter though.
This is a difference.
It could be 4 more liars. What do you mean? You don't know them.
Being a victim and you
that's the point.
So because
4 more bitches say I slapped them, I slapped them for real? No, that don't mean that.
You trying to play the middle, and it's cool. It's all
right. It's not trying to play the middle. It's literally what you should do if you don't know the part.
It kind of is. Somebody's telling you what happened. Another person's telling you what happened. Now we're trying to question why their mind state or their reactions was what they were. Why there was.
We saying we glad it didn't go further than this, but you should learn from this.
Is what I'm trying to say.
All right, and when you scared,
okay,
how can you do anything different?
My ace is bowler, I can't control it. Ella brought motor, still driving slowly. Yeah, Ratatouille done ran into a cobra. Yeah, my nigga smoker really smokes on. Rio, the great Bambino, money like a phone number.